All right, guys, welcome back. Going into the second hour here. Adam, please continue killing Bonbon for us.
So Bonbon is locked in, not quite Mortal Kombat, with the Chrome Dragon Ice that's trying to protect this this experimental cyber deck that you've discovered. Bonbon, would you roll your initiative for me?
With a penis on her face.
Why
Yeah,
did it,
definitely
wait,
penis.
that should have been a 7. God damn it.
Do you want to do it again? Want to roll again?
Yeah, why? I thought there was an
adjust.
extra.
I can adjust the numbers. What should there be? Are they just too higher?
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
All right. So you should have a 15, an 8.
I thought there was going to be 2 different boxes, but next time I'll know.
You got another 1. And we'll add it in, and you got 1 and 1. Okay. All right. So I'll roll for this thing again. So it's 7 plus the rating is 1d6. Boop. Okay, there we go.
Jesus Christ, dude.
All right. So the last we saw, the dragon is like curled around you.
How does he have plus 12?
Slashing at you, because that's what it has.
He had plus 11 last time.
He was crippled last time. Now he's got his full initiative. It's his rating, which is 5 plus 7, but I miscalculated it last time.
Oh.
Sorry, we. Sorry to
Sorry,
have lulled you into that false sense of security.
Sorry about
last
that,
round.
Yeah.
I'm just
So
going to enjoy your
anyway.
death as I eat gummy peach rings because they're the best thing in the world.
They are pretty amazing. It's true.
I got a pound of them. They're great.
Have you done the Mandarin yet? Put them on all your fingers.
I'm okay. We got a new thing to do. Doing it.
And your thumbs.
like
Then you
Green and
pretend to
White
fight
Sox.
Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah. So this ice is you've recognized now. It's
I'm
like
not
it's
gonna do
blaster ice, and it's just gonna like keep attacking you until it crashes your persona. So let me take a quick look here at.
How I will kill you.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so deck crash. I get it. So what it's going to try and do, this is how gray ice works. What it's going to try and do is it's going to try and crash your persona, which is going to knock you out of your deck, but then it's going to keep attacking the deck until it blows the hardware. So until smoke and fire just pour out of it and your deck melts. You need to beat it before it can crash your persona or jack out. So on the last turn of the initiative, everybody outside, you see... like I said, you see Bonbon like twitch a little bit, maybe like
Nice one, Adam. Good job.
grit her teeth,
Good subtle joke there. I like it.
and no, if she were twitch, the whole thing would just crash. Yeah, you get logged in,
I like it.
but then you go to try to run a commercial and you can't. It's the weirdest thing. You
It's
get
the
logged out of your
oddest
site.
thing. It's so odd.
So anyway,
I hate it too. Me too. I fucking hate that shit.
this is actually how it works. Every time we want to stream, we have to engage Twitch in cyber combat. It's
True.
I don't know why we can't just log in, but.
Yeah.
Fight
So
the
anyway,
man.
you see Bonbon like kick her feet and like grit her teeth and like sweat is like pouring down her brow and like slightly obscuring the dick that is now being drawn one line at a time on the side of her face. And there's like sparks that come out of her cyber deck sitting in front of her. Like her fingers are still moving on the keyboard, but like out of one of the ports, a bunch of sparks come and like smoke is like coming out of it. And you can actually see, if you lean over her shoulder, you can see the fight on the little, screen, the 320 by 480 screen. You can see the dragon and Bonbon fighting. It's like watching a Tamagotchi.
Oh, well,
Did Kenji pick up the phone when I called him?
Yeah, you're on hold with his like receptionist.
Okay, I
She
just start like speaking, like really quickly and saying like, "There's a dragon on the screen. It's fighting a dragon. What's going
yo,
on?"
there's a dragon, Kenji.
Gee,
Come
there's a
get this shit out of the house.
Who is Kenji?
Awesome. All right, so the dragon's gonna take another attack at your persona. So it's gonna roll, and it's got its rating in dice, and it's gonna start slow because it's got 3 actions, so I'll only add 2. And the target number is 6. All right, it does not. You can push it away, and it's like trying to grab at you, but you manage to blast out the shield, and it flies around and backs off. So you have a second to breathe. What do you want to do, Bonbon?
The Bonbons giggle from the missed attack, and all of a sudden, the kitten that they're riding on turns into what would be the He-Man equivalent of Battle Cat.
So now you are also from the side of a van.
Well, yeah,
The two vans
but
pursue each other.
his little face armor is made of licorice,
Awesome.
so it's not exactly the same.
Rad. Okay, so there's like a thunderbolt from Matrix Heaven
Yeah.
that transforms you into Battlebon and
Yes. Battle
Leap
cat
it.
with licorice and
Okay, cool.
leaps at him.
So it's trying to get away, and maybe you jump on its back, and
Yep.
your Battle Nyan is just shredding it with its claws.
Yep.
All right, do it, man. Do it.
All right.
So attack rating of the program, target number is 5.
Okay.
That's not bad.
4 successes.
Remember though, your deck is damaged, right? Are you at you have a wound, don't you? Moderate wound.
There's
It doesn't have the modifier.
Oh, I checked from the wrong way. I'm like, there's
Okay.
nothing there. I do.
Let me just check because I don't know. It doesn't have the like subtractive on there, so it might be that you don't have a penalty until you just blow up. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see anything here about like wound penalties for your deck, so it doesn't. It's fine.
Move along. Move along.
Okay, so that roll stands. You got 4 successes, which means it needs to resist, right? Because it's you attacking, so it's going to resist damage, and it uses 5 for its body dice, and has 3 dermal armor. Target number is 5, right? Attack program is 5. 5 rating.
My attack is 6.
6. Okay. I think everything that it does is 6 here. Okay. All right. All right. So you did 1 success to it, and it reduces. Or you did 4, so it reduces it by 1. It takes 3 more.
So you've done a total of 6?
Oh, plus its armor. Okay, so it only takes 1. Okay.
I'm sorry, that was not the intended.
No, that's okay. I'm looking at my chart. I would have caught that.
What
anyway.
is armor? Hardening?
Hardening?
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, so you've dealt it 5, so it's half of its health gone now. Cool. Okay, so your battle cat is shredding at it with its claws.
Great.
It will counterattack. So it turns over and tries to like crash you into the side of the matrix sphere that you're in.
And we're still seeing all this on the little.
Yeah, you can see it in beautiful, like, 16 color glory. It looks like a Super Nintendo battle. Let's see. Okay, cool. So I'll roll for it.
Should the attack program's ready? Oh.
The attack, yeah, I saw that too. I mean, it's whatever we were doing before, right? You're rolling the attack rating. You augment it with a success, and each point of remaining damage. So no, you don't add anything to the deck to the rating. It's just the rolls. There's no free. It's the same as it doesn't get 5 free successes when it hits you.
Yeah, it's simply just your pool when you roll it, right?
It's just the successes.
Yeah.
You don't actually add it. Okay, so yeah, because otherwise you'd both be dead by now. All right, so its dice pool is 5. I'm gonna give it another 2. Target number 6. Okay, hits you for 2. So go ahead and roll your resist there.
And 5 is my resist?
Yeah, you roll dice.
Or 5 is my target
Just
number?
double checking here. So you attack, you roll dice equal to your rating with a target number equal to the rating of the ice. Extra successes increase the rating of the attack program. Oh yeah, no, so we actually do add. We were doing it right before. So yeah, how much damage do you deal in that last roll? It might be dead. You might have killed it.
Well, I got 4 successes on the last one.
You got 4. It reduces it by 1 for the success, then another 3. So you did just your attack rating, which was how many? 5?
6.
6? Okay. But yeah, so that last turn you did kill it.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Woo!
So it does add that.
Yeah, so it does have
Okay.
that. We were doing it right the first time. Okay, so describe the thing for me.
I mean, Battle Cat just fucking tears it apart, man. It's like these two bonbons jumping on its back on the Battle
Cheering it
Cat
on?
saddle. Yeah, just like we fire little like happy flower fireworks going off while this cat is just like brutally mauling this thing, like tearing off the chrome wings of the dragon and blood just squirting everywhere. It's awesome.
Nice.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, so it had enough hardening to reduce your attack basically to nothing, but because the pure damage of the attack program, because the raw programming was strong enough. And yeah, it's just like for you get it all in 3D, looks like an episode of Reboot vision, but I think what everybody else is seeing on the screen is more akin to like a Pokemon battle where it's like Bonbon used attack, and like the thing, like its HP bar goes away and it disintegrates. And so you destroy the gray ice, and you're left like the sphere flattens out again into the empty sort of code space, and the door reappears, but it is still locked. Outside, Knight's Ass, you get a hold of Kenji. He picks up his phone. It's like his car phone. You hear him driving somewhere, and he's like, what's going on? It sounded very urgent.
Did you know that Bonbon is a gaming god? She
Wait,
beat the boss. The dragon boss.
I'm sorry, Knight says, please slow down. Tell me what is going
Best
on.
gamer I've ever seen in my life.
Catherine, do you need me for something? My
maybe we
assistant said that.
Yeah, we opened the chest. There's like a thing of yours, like deck thing, your company.
Kathy, can you please put Bonbon on the phone?
No, Bonbon's in it. Bonbon's out. Bonbon's cool, man. Real cool.
I'm going to go now.
I'm just sitting like this, just like
I'll give you the serial number. That's important. Yeah. Can I read that off to him?
Yeah, you read off a serial number to him.
Okay.
And he's like, what is this number you're reading me? I don't understand.
What was the other information on it?
It said property of Shiwase Research, or Shiwase Corporation Research, not to be removed from lab.
Okay, I read that too.
Okay, so she's like, from what are you reading this information?
It's on a deck.
Wait,
right?
you can't. You have to make a Japanese test because you have to try to read it because it's in Japanese.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So you
Definitely.
think that you say what it is, but go ahead. You got one die in Japanese.
What's my target?
Target number 5 to get the
God,
gist
come
of it.
on, man.
I have to just roll one dice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
shit.
nailed it.
What tossed you on Knight's Ass, bitch?
I mean, you probably say something more akin to like, this am belonging to Shiawase Corporation, no our take from place, but he gets the gist of it. And he's like, he's like, wait, where are you reading this from? You said from a deck? Oh, hold on,
Yeah.
I'm going to pull over. And you hear him like you hear the sound of like him pulling over the shoulder. And he's like, okay, go again. Very slowly. What is it that you have to tell me?
Remember the case from Akiko that we found?
Yes, I remember you mentioning it. Did you get it open?
Yes.
And what did you find inside?
That thing I just said.
But there's a serial number and a warning. What was it printed on?
A deck.
A cyber deck.
Yeah. No, cards. Yeah, deck.
Not like a sweet skateboard.
Yeah.
That's very strange. Why would Akiko have that in the trunk of her car? And you can hear, he's not really asking you to answer that. It's a rhetorical question, but you can answer if you want.
No, I was gonna say some like
Okay.
smart ass Knight's Ass.
He says, I will call you from my apartment. And he hangs up.
But okay. I mean, I guess Bonbon's doing pretty good, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, he missed the part where you're like, yeah, Bulma just threw her jack in there, no problem.
Yeah, that part. Well,
Cool. Yeah. So he's gonna head home, and he'll call you from there. What do you think? I guess like break down. You're watching nervously. You see the like victory. You see the little
Yeah.
bonbons jumping up and down excitedly.
Yeah, the second that I see that like the fight is over, I'm like, okay, now come out. Come back out.
Okay.
Come back out.
Play some more.
Mr. Extreme finishes the drawing, replaces the cap, places the Sharpie down, and then turns to Crusher, and with its little like manipulator arm goes, zzz, 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 and then like rolls away into the other room.
I'm
Bon
just
Bon.
I just standing there with my arms crossed. I'm just like, that's a good penis. It's a good penis. Night Test, come look at this penis.
Oh, there's no hairs.
Yeah, wow. Night Test, if you had $1 for every time somebody said that to you. So, Bon Bon, what are you gonna do?
I'm back out. I'm back out.
I
Play more
suppose-
dragons.
I mean, I suppose assessing the situation as much as I want to continue to go at the door. I also concerned about.
You have the program, like all that's left is this access port now. Like even if you fuck it up, like you have basically an infinite amount of time to run your deception program against it.
Okay. Well, if that's the case,
I mean,
then
not an
definitely
infinite
go
amount of
there.
time, but you can just nothing will attack you
Infinite
now.
amounts of time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somehow you've managed.
No,
to,
I would definitely, if that's like, if I know that's the only ice that's going to come at me, then definitely.
Yeah. You've defeated
least for now.
it. So okay, yeah. Go ahead and make another.
Was it
deception
7?
roll. Yes. The target number is 7. Threshold 2. But this time you have time to like
Okay.
dig around in there.
You know what? I mean, I'll just use 4. My hacking pool. I'm gonna get
Okay.
this fucker open. And 7. And rolling those dice.
Boom.
And
Yeah. All right.
wow.
So with a little bit more time, and now that the Chrome Dragon has been defeated, you managed to confuse the access port enough that you kind of like you get your shoe in the door and manage to open it up, and you gain access to the CPU of the deck. So there's only there's only like basically two or three things in this deck, right? There's the IO port, which is protected by the access thing. You've moved past that. You're in the CPU. And there's various sub-processors and stuff, but you enter the part of this deck that's like the towers of glowing like data flying up and down and little bits zooming around like spaceships inside the space of
So
the deck.
really, all I want to do is try to get information on the hardware. Then, like, what the hell
Okay.
is this thing? Why?
You wanna pull up I guess like a systems manager or whatever.
Yeah,
like.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, go ahead and make you have analyze, right?
Okay, analyze. Yes.
Go ahead and analyze it.
On a 6.
What kind of deck do you have?
I have Fuji Cyber 4.
Okay.
I know.
He said that so proudly, and we're all just like, yeah, congrats, it's cool.
Yeah,
Mhm,
good.
It's a good one.
I'm trying to get something better, all right?
I was gonna say, yeah, there's a 6 and a 7 that are both better than the 4, but whatever, it works. It's cool.
There's no 5?
No, there's a 4, 6, and 7, and then the Fairlight Excalibur is the best deck available, but it's like 1,000,000 new yen.
And what's my target?
Target for this is there's no UI, so you're having to like write access like code on the fly. I'm gonna say target 7,
Okay.
but no threshold. Okay, so you can't get a clear, like a lot of it is there's no, like you would look at, basically you'd start by looking at the driver listing and be like, what kind of hardware is registered for this deck? But it's, again, like it's not meant for like a casual user, so there's none of that casual user bullshit. And you would have to like probe each piece of hardware and like do a bunch of assessment and stuff, and it's like, it'll take you a while to figure this out. You could break it open and do an electronics test and physically look at the equipment to see, but for now, you're kind of blocked on this stuff.
Yeah, I think that's probably the next
Okay.
best thing. So
All right.
I'll go ahead and start making my way out.
Okay. Cool. So you jack out and you come to the familiar and unpleasant smell of burnt plastic in the room, and you know you look around for the source and you can see on your like your deck, like the paint or whatever has melted a little bit on one corner, and the port is like warped around the cable. There's been some kind of hardware error inside because of that ice.
The second I see her like starting to come to him, like,
Yeah.
oh, thank God. Oh my God. Are you okay? What was happening?
All right. I'm fine. I wasn't able to get detailed information on the deck, unfortunately. I'm just going to have to break this son of a bitch open and take a look at it with my own eyes. But everything's good. My deck, I don't know. I got lucky shot, I guess. Either way, I took care of it.
Yeah.
Will you coach me one day, Bon Bon?
Coach you in what?
You know, gaming,
What?
dragon slaying.
All right, maybe someday I'll teach you a thing or two, but you got to promise me to stay off those boards, okay?
I like as they're talking and I'm sort of starting to settle down, I go, oh God, let me get you a washcloth. Hold on.
Yo,
And, like,
yo, Bon Bon.
I don't even explain myself.
You got something on your face over there.
What are you talking about?
Yo, I'm just there's right here on the face. You got something. So there's a penis on your face, Bon Bon. Stop.
I come back with
I
like,
run to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm like in the bathroom getting stuff out of the medicine cabinet. And I'm like, oh, maybe don't look. Maybe okay. Well,
Yeah,
all right.
What
there's
the
a beautiful, beautifully rendered medical photograph in profile of a human penis. Just on
Why
the
is
side
that?
of it.
Yeah, Mr. Extreme got a little
Who
Picasso
did
on your
this?
face. Mr. Extreme, he's been a bad robot. He just thought he said, I'm gonna draw a penis on Bon Bon's face. We're like, Mr. Extreme, no, don't. Why would you do
I
that?
just
You're a robot.
walk up to Mr. Extreme and I'm like, little robot, unless you want me to turn you into, I don't know, 1,000 pieces of bullshit and transistors, I suggest you tell me right now, who told you to draw a penis on my face?
I'm behind him and I'm just going like this, like making motions.
Robot, I'm not fucking around, robot.
So I think that Mr. Extreme's little like pointer arm comes out and goes and points it at Crusher.
I'm just like, you little shit.
I turn around. You son of a bitch, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on here, and you're drawing penises
Yeah.
on my face.
Yeah, there's a penis on your face, and I told the robot to do that. What are you gonna do about it?
So breakdown, you come over with like a washcloth.
Yeah, I go to do it for her, and then I'm like, do you
Awkwardly.
want? Yeah, like not knowing if I
Bon Bon
should
puts
wipe
her
at it
face
or
out.
if. Okay, I like
Okay,
sort of,
all
like,
right.
gently try
Peering
to
out
wipe it
pressure.
off.
For fuck's sake, I'm out.
It's become a touching romantic moment. Look what you did, Crusher. It's all your fault.
Yeah, I just kind of like
This
walk off.
Crusher.
While I'm wiping her face, I go, so something else. Knight's ass called and told him about the deck. I don't think he knows you were in there, but it
Right.
might be obvious now.
I
I
don't-
don't know how this works.
It's okay. He would only expect that if there was a deck that with a experienced decker like myself that we would investigate it. However,
I give her the fisheye. I'm like,
I need to just get a screwdriver and go to work on this thing to find out why the fuck it is.
no.
The software
Why
is
would you take it
incredibly
apart?
archaic, and
Why would you
I-
take it apart? It's not ours. You shouldn't have even plugged it in the first place.
Because it's well, of course it's not. It's not ours, but you know, it wasn't the little girl's either.
Right. But the person who owns the company that made it knows that we have it now. So
What? Wait,
maybe
they don't. They
take
don't
it
know.
apart.
They don't know. Why would they? Why would they know? How would
Because
they-
Knight's ass called.
Oh. All right. Well,
Just
I
continue
think we should
wiping
open
her
it anyway.
face.
I think we should open it. Maybe.
Okay, so you wanna leave the bathroom because that's where you are, where you're getting your like face cleaned. So you wanna go back in the other room then? Back
Yeah.
where everybody else is? Okay. All right. So you walk over and the deck is just sitting on the table next to yours. Yours got a little like wisps of smoke coming out of it. And the little like running light, the little processing LED on the other cyber deck is just blinking on and off. And you can hear like faintly the like hard drive grinding, like it's doing something.
The other deck?
Yeah, the prototype.
Shit.
Is that supposed to be happening?
Yeah, it's just making that grinding noise that hard drives do sometimes.
Reading and writing. All right, is there something I can pull from it? Like, you know.
It has no display, right? It just has a keyboard and.
All right, well, a little
input.
change of plans. I think we need to go ahead and open this right now. Otherwise, they might know where we're at.
No,
I mean,
what?
it's obviously
Nope.
writing.
Where we're at.
Bonbon,
By
I'm
the
with
data right
breakdown
now.
on this. I don't think you should open that.
Okay, well, just all right.
Who are you worried about right now?
I don't know. The hard drive is obviously writing data. I don't know what it's doing, but it's now kind of just doing its thing. Now maybe it's trying to find us.
Who cares if they know where we are? We have the spy cat here. Someone knows we're here already.
Yo, that's the true
what's
point.
on
Where
the
is the
first
spy cat? I just start looking around.
All right, well, I don't know what we should do with this thing.
Yo, just
So
wait.
there's a knock at the door.
Yo, someone
Just
order
like-
more of that pizza?
Oh my goodness. I go and open the door.
Okay. All right. So you go to the door. You open it. You can see down the little pathway. There's a like a delivery, like a bike, I guess. Like it's like a moped with like big like crates on the back for storing stuff. There's someone standing there. They're wearing like a delivery guy like uniform, like a little hat and a jacket, and they're holding a package and a clipboard. And so you open the door, and this guy, this like teenager or whatever, like looks you up and down. It's like says something to you in Japanese. Make a Japanese test.
Bon. Okay.
You can do it.
What's my target number?
It's just a single sentence. Target number 4.
Ah!
Oh.
Nice.
He says, I'm looking for Mr. Nakamoto. Is Mr. Nakamoto home? I have a package for him.
Bon.
Can I hear that? Well, I guess it's Japanese, so I.
You hear Breakdown having a conversation, or not even. You hear Breakdown open the door, then you hear someone say like something in Japanese. So basically, he's like, "Excuse me, I am looking for Mr. Nakamoto. I have a package for him."
I tell him just a moment, and then I try to like fumble through it in Japanese.
Choto, and like.
Yeah, choto. And I like close the door just a little bit, and I like yell for Bon.
All right, I come over.
Okay.
Who's at the door?
He's looking for Nakamoto.
Like,
He's got a package. I don't know.
wait, is that the last name of?
I mean, it is her
Our
last
house.
name, but it's also a really common last name in Japan. So.
Can I? Are you whispering this in game?
How big?
Yeah, I mean, I think the two of them are having this conversation. Like,
Yo, what's going on over there at the door?
How big's the package?
It's like this big.
Let's make Crusher grab the package. Just in case.
Hey, what are you? Do you guys get more of that pizza?
Yeah.
Crusher, come here.
Oh,
Come here.
Oh, Mr. Nakamoto, you have a package to sign
Kenji's
for.
here?
I open
Where's
the door
Kenji?
again.
start
Miss-
looking around.
Here he is.
Yes,
Mr.
Mr. Nakamoto.
okay, so you
All
bring
right.
Crusher over to the door, and the guy's like, eh? And like sees this like troll and like takes a step back and is like, and he says something in Japanese. I guess you understand it, Bamba. And he's like, package for you, sir, and like holds the package out.
Like I kind of like look down at it and look back at him, look at Bon, and then maybe just give like a smirk on one side of my face, and I grab the package.
Okay, and then he holds out the clipboard, like, sign please, and gives you a pen.
I draw a penis on it.
All right, he takes it and looks at it, looks at you and bows, and he's like, thank you, and walks back to his little moped.
Sayonara. He walks off. I sit there waving.
Okay.
Hey, I got this package.
You do.
I like hand it to-
It's like about the size of a shoebox.
We all just kind of slip back inside, right? And I close the door.
Yeah.
It's a shoebox.
It's about the size of a shoebox, yeah.
Should I open this?
I
I'm like shaking it
grab
next to my
right down
ear.
by the arm and like run behind the couch. Absolutely, Crusher, open it.
Okay.
You look
all of
over
your
and Bonbon's
being.
wearing full riot gear. Yeah, do it.
I shake it next to my ear. Like,
You don't hear anything like rattling around. It's quite light.
it's a light box?
Yeah, I mean you lift it and it doesn't like
Uh-oh.
you shake it. It doesn't feel like there's anything heavy in it and nothing moves around.
It's just a normal cardboard box?
Well, you have it's got like it's like wrap. It's got like brown paper around it and like a string, and it's got some labels on it.
Okay.
Like,
I assume all the labels are in
like
Japanese?
They're like Japanese post office labels.
Okay. I undo one of the twines.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, and
open it.
unfold the paper. Yeah, it's just like a little cardboard box.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm gonna open this box.
Okay.
But it isn't ours. It's not. I mean, it was funny to have you pretend it was yours, but it isn't actually ours. So.
I signed for it. We're good.
Is there a return address on it, Crusher?
I can't read this shit. I throw him I like ball up the paper and throw it over to him.
Okay.
I look at it.
On a quick glance, no. It just has the local post office it was routed through, and then just the address here, and it just says, like Nakamoto-san, this address.
What shipping speed was it sent at?
It's like courier speed. Like it has like the express post or whatever. It was probably sent like today or yesterday.
Well, as far as I know, when we arrived here, it's not like he was living in this place very often, so I feel like we need to
It's
open
meant
this
for
pack.
us?
Yes, I do feel like it's meant for us.
Okay.
Crusher
Okay,
specifically.
open it.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
of course it's for us, and I open it.
Okay. So inside there's a bunch of like shredded newspaper.
Okay.
And you dig through the shredded newspaper, and inside there's a little ceramic like Lucky Cat statue.
Yo, where's the fucking spy cat? Just like I drop the box and just start walking through the house. It's like there's a little tiny cat in that box, and I think the spy cat sent it to us.
It's not a spy cat. I yell after him.
You don't know that. Just walking.
Why would we call it spy cat if it wasn't a spy cat?
Knight's ass got a great point. That's what that logic checks out.
Nope. No, it doesn't.
I'm just like walking through the house right now. I leave the package
Okay.
where it's at.
Yeah, the cat is where you left it. Like it's sitting on the windowsill, just staring at the kitchen.
You didn't take the lucky cat with you,
No.
right? Okay. I like pick it up and start looking at it. Like, how heavy is it?
It's pretty light. It's like a thin ceramic. It looks kind of like cheap, actually. Like it looks like something you'd pick up at like in the airport or something on your way home.
I like look at all sides of it, and then I look
It's
at
hollow.
one
It's
of them.
hollow. It's got like a little like gap in the bottom, and you like look in it, and there's nothing in there. It's a little cheap-looking statuette.
I look at Bonbon and I go, how small can they make video cameras?
All right, pretty small, but I mean, I don't. Can I look at it?
It's the future of 1989. You can make them as small as like I don't know, a large box.
That's
I mean,
pretty small to me,
Looking,
Adam.
looking inside it, yes, you could theoretically fit like a camera of some kind, but not. There's nowhere in this. Like you look inside it and there's nothing. It's just a little magic Lucky Cat statue to bring luck to your household.
It was there. There's nothing else in the box.
No.
Okay. I don't know what it is. What do you? I don't know what it is. It's like it's just a Lucky Cat.
I look through. I like double check the box. There's nothing else in there for sure.
Definitely nothing else in there. Yeah.
That's weird. It's really weird.
It's really weird.
Right? All these spy cats, and this one cat isn't a spy cat. It's really weird.
Yeah, I think the cat, the like fat little alley cat, just like looks at Crusher and is like, meow.
Just like what are you hiding?
I want to look at it astrally,
Okay.
just because.
It definitely appears to be a small ceramic Lucky Cat statue.
Great.
Yeah. There's nothing.
Definitely.
It's completely mundane in every conceivable way.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should just ask Takahashi the next time we talk to him if this statue has any significance. There could be some weird, like, hey, here's a Lucky Cat statue. Hi, we're gonna kill you. I don't
yeah.
know.
What? Oh
right?
no. What if it's like the sign? It's the sign that a gang's Ah! It's the gang that little girl is from. It's the sign.
So breakdown is like, oh my god.
Oh my god. I've seen movies like this.
It could
A
be.
cat gang?
Yeah, the cat of death.
No, there's no cat gangs in here. I know. No, I grab it. Be like,
Yeah. It's kind of cute, and it's like on.
It's
like,
ceramic,
trashy
you
way.
said?
Yeah, it's a little ceramic white cat. Yeah. One paw up, holding a little like gold coin. Cute little eyes.
Fuck. I really want to smash it, but I'm not going to. I just kind of hold it in my hand and I stare at it, like contemplating for a couple minutes. I just don't say anything.
Its beady black little eyes stare into
Yeah,
us.
like maybe you guys just see me like having internal monologues and my face is like one of disgust at one time. And then maybe I'm just like getting closer and more inquisitive at another moment. Yeah.
I gently reach out.
Just like,
and
no, don't
just
touch it.
take- Oh, okay.
I'm just looking at it. Because I don't know what the fuck to do at this point.
And the whole time you're just holding it, you're thinking like, should I do it? Should I do the thing for which I am named?
That's all that's
They don't
going
call
through
me
my
this.
head this
They don't
entire
call me
time.
this for nothing. But what if that's the wrong thing to do? What if it's wrong to crush?
Exactly. Then maybe like after this passes, I'm just like, and I just drop it and walk off. Upset.
A true crusher knows both when to crush and when not to crush.
Exactly. That's what the
Set
owner
it
would say.
down. Okay, cool. You set it down. What do you want to do, friends?
Do any of us know? Can any of us recognize like what? Oh God, never mind. I was gonna say, can any of us recognize like what kind of lucky cat it is? Because like depending on where the paws are, they mean different things, right?
Yeah. Whether it has like two up or one down.
Or one down, or
It's the one with like one up and like holding the gold coin in front of you, and it's just like the most generic kind. It just means good luck.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Just curious.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wait. What did Takahashi say? What else? Was he gonna come here?
He just said he was gonna go home and call.
Oh, okay. So when he calls back, let's ask him about that. Until then, I need to.
No, you're not touching the deck.
No, I was gonna repair mine.
No, just okay.
Do you want to?
I pick up the other deck, the one that
Put it back in
on
the
my-
case. I'm done fucking with it.
Okay,
For now.
I put it in the case,
Until we
I close
talk
it,
to
and then
him.
I take it like up the stairs. Like
Until-
I like hide it from her.
Until we talk to him, and then we will open it.
Okay, so you put the case back, or they put the deck back in the case. Close the case. I assume you don't like shut the latches, but
No.
I guess
Right.
they're broken now. The case is twisted slightly,
They're broken.
so it's busted. Yeah, you can't relock it.
Crusher crushed it.
He did. He definitely crushed that thing. Okay, cool. So you want to try to repair your deck's damage?
Yes.
Okay, let's see how that works. Use the computer skill. Well, okay, let's make a
what?
let's make a test. Let's make an electronics test.
Okay. My electronics is 6.
Yeah.
And my target is what?
What is the bod of your deck?
6.
Okay, that will be your difficulty.
Damn.
Because the more complicated it is, the harder it is to fix. Okay, so you get it open. So after a few minutes of unscrewing all the like weird random hex screws, you take the case off and cringe because another little plume of smoke comes out. And there's one on the one side, like the closest board to the IO port, it's like fried. The plastic's all fried, the board is melted. You can probably salvage the chips, but the board itself is going to need to be replaced. So you need to make a trip somewhere where you can get a replacement board.
Christ. Okay.
And do you have computer build repair?
Yeah, I have 6.
Okay, cool. So you'll be able to fix it yourself. You just need to go into town and get the parts you need.
All right. What time is it?
It's like 4 in the afternoon, probably.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll wait till Takahashi calls, but I can't do shit until I get this thing fixed.
Yeah, I mean, you can still use it, but it's just damaged.
Like I said, I can't do shit until I get this thing fixed.
Okay.
All right, look, we could run at 30 FPS, but we know we all really want to run at 60, okay? Could just bear with me, all right?
What is the FPS cap?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. What is that?
Yeah, I mean, it's the refresh rate of the monitor that matters right now, right? Like, frames per second is not even a thing.
It's true.
You get what Nintendo gives you, man.
So how many hertz is?
I'm waiting for Lone Star to go away. Okay, so yeah, so do you want to what do you want to do now? Because you just want to wait until Takahashi calls you back?
Yeah, I think we're just waiting.
My threshold for waiting would be like 2 or 3 hours before I'm like, fuck it.
It won't be. Yeah, it definitely won't be that long.
All right.
Within an hour, he calls you back. The phone rings in the apartment. Who answers the phone?
Not it.
I'm really scared to talk to Kenshi right now, so one of you guys can answer that.
Oh yeah, I'll answer. It's fine.
I'll answer it too.
Maybe me and
Bonbon should
maybe me
answer.
and Bonbon like look at each other from across the room. I'm just like,
I'll grab it.
You should get the
Okay.
phone, Bonbon.
There is a phone upstairs, like in another room, so you could both be on it. But
Yeah,
Oh,
I know
I go
that.
listen in
Okay,
on
if
it.
I know that, I'm just like, you should get the phone, and then I just walk upstairs.
Yeah, me too.
Have fun
Me and
trying to get
Crusher
up
know
those
what's up.
stairs, asshole. All right.
yeah, I mean, I guess you can't really get up the stairs. but that's
Yeah, have
fine.
fun.
Okay, so you get on the phone.
Maybe you'll be able to reach it from the...
And it's like, yeah, it's he says immediately, like, so you answer, you're like, Bonbon, I had a very disconcerting conversation with Nightsass earlier. She told me there was a deck there. Please explain.
There's a deck, all right? Whatever Akiko was carrying, it was in the limo. We grabbed it because that little girl told us that we should. I don't know if that's what they were after. I jacked into the deck, Takahashi. I'm gonna be straight up with you. There was security. I wasn't able to get through it right away. Did handle a few threats in there, and figured I'd open it up and take a look at the hardware. But what do you know about this thing?
So there's a pause, and he says, does it have a model number? It's Chiwase property, yes? We are not in the market to build cyber decks. Were you able to ascertain any other details about the device?
The only way I'm going to be able to do that is if I open it up. The rest of my crew, well, they weren't too keen on that idea unless we talk to you first.
I'm going to send a tech to help you. His name is Brian. He's very good. I need you to wait there for him. When he arrives, he will tell you what to do.
All right, that'd be fantastic, but I also need Brian to bring an IO79 replacement port for
I'm sorry. Hold on, Bonbon, please. I have to get a pen.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm not a technical
Get this
person.
right, because the IO9, that shit's not compatible. All right? I
Yes.
tried to install it, and, like, the port sticks out a little bit, and then it gets stuck on my, on my strap. I can't...
Of course, yes, I will. One moment. And so he gets you to repeat it a few times, and he writes it down. And he's like, I will tell Brian to bring this part that you need.
All right, fantastic. We'll wait. Everything else... Oh, wait a second. There was a delivery here, Takahashi.
A delivery? That's unusual.
It was unusual. The only people who've come by so far have been these 2 punk-ass teenagers and the pizza guy.
He's like, yes, the teenagers in that neighborhood are particularly obnoxious.
They are. I hope they didn't keep you up at night. Anyway, it wasn't the pizza guy. It was the delivery guy. He had a small box. Knowing that you didn't occupy the space, we thought, well, maybe it was a message for me. But when we opened it, all it was this lucky cat. Does this mean anything to you?
And who answered the door?
Breakdown answered the door, but Crusher signed it.
So
Crusher took the package.
this delivery person saw all three of you.
Perhaps he may have. Not all of us. I don't think he saw me, actually. I don't.
Bon Bon, I do not want to alarm you nor tell you how to do your job, but I would be wary of the security of that apartment now.
All right, well, how about you tell Brian to bring some guns over? Because if you recall, we had this conversation about how you took all the weapons and we've been unable to defend ourselves. Tell me you got a secret armory in this place, like I'm going to fucking move a book, and then all of a sudden the bookshelf's going to move, and downstairs it's going to be armor and all this shit.
He says to you, Bon Bon, anything that I have in that place that is secret, you would be best not to find. But unfortunately, guns are not among my devices stored there.
I get. Oh, well, you're
Are me
lucky
and
you
Night's
said
Ass
that.
listening in or no?
Yeah, I mean, maybe the two of you are like huddled around the other phone, like.
So is the phone upstairs on a
Devices.
cord?
Yeah,
Or is
yeah,
it-
yeah. It's on,
okay.
on the wall in the hallway, and you have to like.
Yeah, so I like brought it downstairs for Crusher, and now we're both.
Yeah,
in on
we're
it.
just sitting
So
there.
you've
listening.
stretched the cord to like halfway down the stairs. And
Yeah.
you're both
Yeah.
listening?
Maybe I've got my hand over it, and when we hear him say that, I'm just like, he's got some porn here somewhere in the apartment. There's porn. He's got a lot of porn. That's what that means when you say that.
But serious, Takahashi, I mean, we've been shot at.
He says, I understand things have become somewhat dangerous. I will have Brian bring you some equipment.
All
I
right.
say to
Now-
Crusher, do you think Mr. Extreme's like a porn robot?
I
Well, we
will
should
not
ask
tell
him.
Brian what it is he is transporting because he is sensitive to these sorts of things. I would please ask you not to address it in front of him. So we take
of
the package
course.
and open it in another room.
All right. I like look over at the two on the stairs. Like,
You'll ask him where
Don't-
the porn is.
don't say anything. All right. All right, Mr. Takahashi-san, we will. We'll call you as soon as we've learned something from Brian, and we're all settled here, and we know what the fuck is going on.
He says, this discovery is very strange. Please, if you learn anything else about the cyberdeck, please call me immediately. You have my number.
All right, fantastic then. Great.
Okay. All right, so he hangs up. What do you do?
Is there any sort of like security mode on Mr. Extreme?
I don't know.
Like
Yeah, I mean, okay, you want to go and take a look? You like open him up and start looking at his protocols.
yeah, he can
Uh,
obviously does some sort of face recognition because he pointed out
Totally.
Crusher. So
Yeah. So I think he does have like sentry mode where you like turn it on, and this is when you like leave town. So he sits in your living room and just his head spins around, and he has like a motion detector. So like if someone opens a door, he'll like go off, but he's able to recognize like household pets and not go off if like the cat comes into the room.
awesome.
Yeah.
His
Okay.
sentry mode.
Yeah. It's probably called like most vigilant home defender mode.
Version 1.3.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So that's an option.
Let's do that.
Okay. So you can turn it on, but like the thing is it's a motion detector, so you'd have to all leave the floor or whatever and go upstairs. It's for when you're not in the house.
All right, well, we'll just put it in the middle of the room just in case.
Okay, yeah, get ready. All right.
Yeah.
Let me know if you want to activate that.
Yeah. All right, so I tell everyone Brian's coming over. He's going to bring us.
You say that like everyone should know who
No,
Brian is.
yeah.
Hey guys, Brian's coming over.
All right, Brian's going to help us work on the deck, all right? And then he's going to bring us some weapons, all right? But he can't know he's bringing us weapons. So please, let's take that
Oh.
upstairs. Let's not equip ourselves until Brian has left. Actually, let's leave the bag downstairs because the moment we take him up there, there's bound to be some asshole crashing through the window shooting at us. But just leave him out of Brian's sight.
Question, since I'm like the only person who wasn't on the phone.
Yeah, true.
Are we now suddenly concerned about somebody shooting us through the windows?
Oh,
Is that a
right,
problem?
right. So apparently, Takahashi-san, well, he was a bit concerned about the delivery guy who dropped off the Lucky Cat. It makes a lot of sense considering the Lucky Cat is like a 30-cent item. You can I mean, who knows? It probably costs like half a cent to actually manufacture. And they used a pretty big box to send it in altogether, so it just doesn't make sense. Someone's going to try to kill us, obviously.
I see. It was a means to an end rather than being the actual purpose. I see.
I
Okay.
mean,
Well,
the good
that's
news
terrifying.
is they probably
Start looking out the window like.
well, honey, can't you like send a bird up to watch over the house, perhaps?
Yes,
I don't.
I could.
Don't.
Yes, yeah.
You're going
What
outside
do
if
we
that's
know?
happening. I don't want to see it.
All right, she could do it upstairs,
I'll
Crusher.
do it upstairs,
Okay.
Crusher.
You won't hurt your little troll feelings. It's okay.
It's not my troll feelings, my troll heart, Bombard. It's this little. It's about that big. You know, shrivel up.
This tiny little raisin I keep in here somewhere.
Yeah. She's like, good. I don't want to know about that, but that's probably a good idea. I just like maybe look away from you when I say that. Maybe I'm just like looking outside.
What are like common street birds?
In Japan?
Yeah, they have pigeons, right?
They have pigeons, yeah.
Sick.
Sick.
Just curious.
And like, yeah, like other like non-pigeony like bird. Like you're out in the suburbs, so you probably have ravens out here too.
Right.
Lots of those. They're really loud. Cool. Okay. So what do you want to do while you're... Does anybody have anything specific they want to do before Brian shows up? Before Brian arrives?
I don't think so.
I'll summon a bird to like
Okay. From where?
keep watch over the house. Well, I'm not trying to secretly put a spy bird on somebody in the house this time, so I think I can probably do it from inside, just with the window open. I think, or no?
Sure. Yeah. If you want to.
At least try to.
Okay.
Okay. So it'll be. All right. So I'm.
What force do you
rolling-
wanna? What force do you wanna conjure?
Force 2.
Okay. Now remember, if you wanted to notice things, 2 is its like ability to perceive. So the higher the force, the more perceptive and like capable of noticing it's going to be.
So at 3, I could for sure be like.
I mean,
Well-
any of them, like force 1 through whatever, you can be like, just keep an eye on the house, and if anyone with a weapon approaches, let me know, and then they'll go away. But when they approach the house, I'm going to make you roll its force, and the more
Right.
successes you get, like the higher the force, the more dice you're going to get.
Okay. 3 then.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? 4.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's
you're
make it a really
you're-
smart bird. Whatever.
You're a relatively 3 or 4 is like about human average, so
Yeah.
you're a relatively decent conjurer. Okay, cool.
All right. 5 successes.
Alrighty, cool. So you
Uh,
conjure the bird spirits, and you need to roll drain. What's your charisma?
My charisma is 5.
Okay, perfect. So you're fine. It's just M1 drain, 5 M1, and you resist with your charisma.
Okay, so I roll charisma, and my target number is the same, right? As the same as the force.
Yeah, charisma target number is 5, and you need to reduce it. You need 2 successes. M to L, L to nothing. Yeah, you need 2.
Oh, nope.
Okay, all right.
The target number was 5?
Yes, target number is the target number is the force of the bird.
So it would have been 4.
Yeah, 4. So you got those 2 successes. You're fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Yay.
Yeah, I mean it's not hard for you to summon a spirit like this. So you conjure a Japanese pigeon spirit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I tell it to. It takes me a little bit longer because I'm not like out in open air, so I have to concentrate real hard. But I've got my like little quiet spot in the house, and I conjure a little pigeon. And yeah, I tell it like anyone with a weapon who's actually. Is there a way to have it so that since I got 5 successes, and that means like 5 commands, right?
Yeah. I mean you can basically just give it a. You can ignore that and give it like if it's standing orders to like serve you until the night ends. But yeah, you would use those 5 specifically to say like go and do specific things.
Because like,
And that's what this is. You want it to be on.
Could I have it report to me but continue to like exist until nighttime?
Yeah.
So, like-
your command could just be serve me as a sentry, watch over the house. What do you want it to look for?
I want it to tell me when anybody is approaching the house.
Okay. Sure.
Like literally
Just-
anyone.
if you
But,
wanna
but
spend-
just
yeah,
in
if you
case
wanna
it's like
spend-
Brian, I don't want to waste the whole bird on Brian, right? Like
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, just if you want to use all those successes, I think it's fine to have it just like act as a sentry on the house till sundown and report to you every time someone approaches the house. And
Yeah.
if for some reason more than 5 people approach the house, then it'll go away.
It'll disappear.
But I think
Okay.
you'll be fine. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Pigeons in Japan are cool looking. It's kind of like a green pigeon. So you conjure it into the room, coo to it gently, and then release it into the wind. And
then
flies
the
out.
second that I like let it go, I suddenly like miss having a bird in my hands, even though it was a spirit bird, and I like go to also and take also out of the pen and just like hold him.
Nice. And you said force 3, right? Was that
It's force
right?
4.
Force 4. Oh, okay. So you actually do have an L wound because you got a 4 and a 3.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have 1. You're a little lightheaded from that, but 10 minutes and you'll be able to chill out. So you've got also in your hands, giving him a little pet. So, does anyone else have anything that they want to do before Brian shows up?
No.
Okay.
I don't think I've.
Yeah, I don't think we
Okay.
want to do anything.
I would imagine that me and Crusher are just looking for the secret stash of porn.
Yeah, there's like a weird
Nice.
witch
Yeah,
hunt
you
of,
two want to.
of porn, and maybe we
You
go
wanna
ask Mr.
roll the
Robot
house?
like what. Maybe I just flat out asked Mr. Robot what he did prior to us being there, like what was his job or role, or
You
what's-
into photography?
yeah, what
Mr.
services
Extreme?
did he provide?
Like
He tells
website?
Mr. Extreme tells you that he fulfilled his ultimate destiny as house cleaning robot, and like describes all these things that he would do, like taking out the garbage and sweeping the floor, and at one point he's like like just general like cleanup duty. He describes all of these things. Taking the trash out, scrubbing the floor, wiping things down, cleaning the bed linens. that kind of-
What
So
exactly
he was
were you
low
wiping?
on the chain.
Oh yeah, he's at the bottom of the chain.
What were these things you were wiping, Mr. Extreme?
So he gives you a list. He says, I am capable of wiping the following substances. And he like starts just listing things that he can wipe off of other things.
Okay. Maybe that's where we fade out. We just sit there, like, listening to each one by one.
Okay, cool.
And we'll,
All right, yeah, let's take a break there. And at the beginning of the next bit, you two can make a investigation roll to search for the secret stash.
the suspense. That's called a cliffhanger,
Dun,
folks.
dun.
There you go. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back and go into hour number 3. Don't go anywhere. More Mirrorshades coming up right after this. We'll see you guys then.